Hi, my name is Jonathan Acosta, and I was the director for Back Alley Strut.
My name is William. I played the main character of Orleans, and I also wrote it, the entire script.
This is Smitty, or Anderson Smith. I played the character of Petty. Yes, that was me.
I'm Janine DeMichael, and I played the role of the barmaid.
My name is Drew Jabadlo. I played Joe in Back Alley Strut.
Well, the story of Back Alley Strut began about 6 years ago when a good friend of mine, Mr. William McCandless, and I were drinking vast amounts of alcohol one summer.
Because I enjoy drinking vast amounts of alcohol.
We decided to write a script to evoke emotions that we wanted people to feel at a certain place and time. Now, flash forward to 6 years later, here we are, after we have tweaked and revised the script over and over again, and we finally shot what we created years before, Back Alley Strut.
I will describe my writing style first, because the directing style is always secondary. The writing is the backbone of any movie, of any play, of anything. People seem to forget that, and I made sure nobody forget on this one.
Back Alley Strut. It's a great film, produced by a great team of people. Jonathan Acosta and some guy named Will.
John's directing style, on the other hand, is very improv, and I'm not too much care for it. We get along in a working sense only because we have to.
Wait, Will said what about me?
Well, you know, he's got a good, he's got a vision, and he likes to do this thing a lot. I'm not really sure what this is.
You know, he takes a lot of shots.
Edward walks out, and then Petty, you go over to Mark.
And then we're ready to take a break, and a much needed break. I need to hydrate. I work out a lot, as you can tell. And but he just keeps going. He'll say, no, actually, let's get it from one more angle. And he's always doing this. I don't know what it means.
Well, William's actually got a very interesting style of writing. I believe he's copyrighted it Schwriting. I think that's right. It's a combination between writing and shit.
It flows very well. I mean, he's been working on this for so long, and you could tell that everything was very carefully thought out. But then at the same time, when people would throw in their own things, he was very open to an actor's own interpretation, which is nice. He wasn't very, he wasn't Nazi about it.
Most scriptwriters seem to leave out, I want my people to know exactly the way a scene should look, because it's in my head and it's my vision, and they should do it. They should do what I want.
Everyone on set was really great. I think everyone had something to offer and bring to the table. Janine DeMichael played the role of barmaid, and she was just a fantastic barmaid. We auditioned so many different people and came to the consensus that she was it. She was what we wanted from day one.
I'd say she's kind of naive. She's kind of your typical, she's always texting on her phone, and she encounters this act of violence, and it really shakes her up, and she gets I feel like she's very sensitive to things like that.
And then there was Anderson Smith, who played a brilliant Petty, who is an older black man in the film who has a lot to say about nothing.
My character Petty, he's in a crime syndicate. He's a very demanding drug dealer. He rules with an iron fist, if you will.
Josh Sinnard played the role of Mark, who was a quintessential comic relief in the film. He's a very Danish type character, and by that I mean he's got this goofy outlook, but he's still charismatic and lovable. He's kind of just like that comic relief that everyone needs in a film.
One of our actors, Josh Sinyard, who plays Mark in the film, owned a bar there, and I really couldn't argue with that.
Drew Jabadlo, who was originally our sound guy, ended up playing the role of Joe because our previous actor actually dipped about 5 minutes before we started shooting. Ultimately, he's one of the most important characters that causes this whole havoc that you see later in the film. And I think Drew Jabadlo did a great job portraying him.
It took months studying for this character.
Vivian Vipel played the role of Alexia. This character is kind of the sensuality in the film. It is what kind of transpires into love in the end with this character, and she just did an amazing job bringing that sort of sensuality to the set. Nicodemus Hamill played the role of Edward. Edward is kind of your quintessential bad guy, but he has some sort of vindictive twist in his eyes that you just can't seem to overcome. I think that Nicodemus really did just a brilliant job, and I think he really brought that character to life, 100%. William McCandless played the role of Orleans, and it was actually kind of weird because when he was playing Orleans on set and he was not breaking his character, he was actually pretty cool.
Orleans is a vice-ridden, chain-smoking, whiskey-laden man who is running away from his past and a love that he never forgot.
It was only when he came out of character that he was an absolute douchebag. And that, I think I'm not the only one that thought that, obviously, but as a director, I had a cool head. So.
John, in this directing style, he always did this thing here. And it's kind of cool. I think I might start doing it in real life, you know?
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do I hate William McCandless? Well, can I go above 10?
That's easy at 8. Why? I don't know, because that's what everyone says, and I'm a follower, not a leader.
Honestly, I think they're kidding. There are a lot of jokesters on set. I mean, I'm a pretty likable guy.